Dude, you got StudStyle Tarot back up in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, it's been a minute for real, right? But I said, okay, that anticipation, even though, I'm still a nobody. But maybe some of y'all out there really are anticipating my videos on YouTube. I made it. Life has really been lifing for me, y'all. For real. I be having a lot going on. Even today, I'm getting a late start. I ain't been on Bigo. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. But I said I got to get over here to YouTube and tap into this energy. I've been trying to give it a day or two, shoot a 3, because I know y'all be getting tired of me talking about this damn past person. And see, even now, y'all see the cards on my table? Those are the energies. And I was trying to meditate on those energies like, what you trying to say, Spirit? For real. And I'm thinking about the songs I've been hearing on Spirit Radio. First song that I can remember was I Don't Care by Raheem Devon. And that I Don't Care song, he be talking about, I don't care what you say about love. I don't care. And then it's another part of the song where he be like, I ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, damn, whose point of view are we coming from here, Spirit? It's deep, right? Then after that was I'm trying to run it back because the current song is I'm Done by Tweet. And I'm like, see, here we go. Because we done had a couple of tracks, Brown Skin, and there we go, Spend My Life with You. And I'm like, we done went from I Don't Care to Spend My Life with You to Brown Skin to I'm Done. You see what I'm saying? And I was like, it's definitely something going on, because now we see somebody in the energy of cleansing. Somebody's burning their sage. They trying to cleanse. It says cleansing, purification, confirmation. So see, somebody's in the energy of trying to cleanse right now. They trying to have a renewal. They could be releasing some things. They're healing. It says energy cleanse. Wait. Energy clearing. My bad, y'all. Detoxification, ritual, sacred space. Somebody's in a sacred space right now. Cleansing, healing, because maybe something is over. There's a death. But y'all know with endings come new beginnings, right? Somebody could be ending something and going through a transformation. confirmation. But this is somebody who had a lot of lovers, multiple lovers. This card says all over his dick. Looking like a Casanova, a player. And see, now we got the Justice card. But it's this card over here in this corner that gets me every time. Because y'all see, we got the legal here. And this is spiritual court. So it's almost like double confirmation of justice being served right now. Spiritual court. Paperwork is being filed for this Casanova. And now they're being forced to cleanse, forced to heal, because justice is now being served. And the justice that's being served is that something has to end. Something has to end, and they have to detoxify themselves. It says detoxification. But I'm telling y'all this is deep, because while spiritual court is in session, while justice is being served, we got this mutual energy right here. It's mutual. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. And I'm like, now that's the part for me, like I said, that throws the monkey wrench in the equation. It's mutual. I was really having to think and meditate on that one right there, because I'm like, okay, so it's mutual, good or bad. So maybe on the bad side of things, once upon a time, this was you. Cleansing, healing, purifying, right? Like, because you were trying to heal from them. They had all these females all over their dick. But now, something must have happened, because they done had all these females, and something is having to end. And they're having to cleanse and purify from whatever happened with one of these females. But now they're going through exactly what you went through when you were getting over them, when you were cleansing and purifying yourself from them. I think that's what this it's mutual represents over here in this corner, y'all. This is somebody finally having to sit the fuck down. Be still. Be alone. Somebody who ain't used to being alone. They don't like being alone. But this is somebody who now they being thrown into solitude because something done happened, y'all. And this is justice. Justice for you. Justice being served. Y'all, let me say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, ashe. I'm telling y'all, I had to think long and hard on this energy. And something, I'm telling you, must have happened with this masculine energy to where something had to end and it threw them into solitude, hermit energy, them being forced to cleanse themselves. But see, this is how spiritual court work, right? What goes around comes back around. Justice being served for someone who thought they was going to get away with having multiple lovers on you. Confirmation. When I split the deck, we got pretending coming out with the legal, with the court. Somebody was pretending. Was somebody pretending? Wait a minute. Somebody was pretending to be the divine feminine is what I heard. One of them lovers was pretending to be a divine feminine, and they were not. Bottom of the deck. This person feels weighed down and anchored to somebody who was not their divine feminine. I'm trying to let y'all see the words, y'all. They feel weighed down, still chained to somebody, even though they are currently cleansing their energy, cleansing their space. See, this is somebody, even though they still attached to somebody, they want to talk to you. Let me get my little point on point. Here we go, y'all. I be looking from another camera. Hello to the person in the audience. This is somebody who collective wants to talk to you now after going through some things with someone else. They're cleansing their energy. They're cleansing their space. And I'm telling you, I said it earlier, I know that y'all tired of me talking about a past energy. Confirmation. I know y'all know that y'all tired of talking to me talking about the past energy, but this is a past person who's cleansing, that's wanting to talk to you, and they could be going through spiritual court right now. Y'all seen the courthouse at the bottom of all of this energy. They could be going through spiritual court, which could make it quite difficult. Divine masculine, y'all. You see that? You see that? We talking about a divine masculine who probably wasn't acting so divine. Because as you can see, they ain't got no shirt on. You know, maybe this was a lustful masculine who is now feeling the pressure, feeling like they're in the pressure cooker. Maybe with you. As they go through this spiritual court, you know, because see, they done broke a few spiritual laws here. You know, they over here living their best life, right? Having all these women, not being committed, you know, to you. And see, justice is being served. This is someone who can't handle, you know, spirit coming in and killing things. in this death energy. This death is creating a transformation for somebody. Somebody is not used to change. They still could be trying to hold their ground, which is why they feel like they're ready to explode. Which is why this person is still in your energy, because they're thinking about you possibly standing your ground, because you've been cleansing your energy. You've been purifying yourself of their energy, because they could have had all these lovers. Ooh, spiritual burp when I said that. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Okay, Spirit, I see it. Wow. This is somebody who wants to come in to some type of agreement with you. Confirmation. They want to come into some type of agreement, arrangement, compromise. Because they know they about to lose you. I think this person knows if they don't cleanse their energy, they really about to lose you. And they feeling the pressure because they're a player. They're used to having multiple lovers. Come on, y'all. You see that car flipped over? Somebody is racing back to you. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck, y'all. Wow, we have not been able to get rid of this pressure cooker. Woo, whoever you are, collective, hey, you applying pressure, huh? This is somebody who thinking about giving up them playaways so they can have you back in their life. Right now, the song that's playing on Spirit Radio is Pretty Baby. Oh, now somebody sees you as they pretty baby. That's comedy. Hey, after having multiple lovers, when I split the deck, y'all, we have triggered. Somebody's triggered. Cannot make it up. And y'all see this person is watching. They got their eye on you, collective. Their eye is on you. So while they going through all this spiritual court, this justice being served, wait a minute. This could be somebody who's running from something. Talking about, can you make a compromise? You see what I'm saying? This person that's triggered, look, it stayed at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Because maybe they wasn't willing to give up the lifestyle that they were living. Maybe this is somebody who was into poly. Collective, this card fell out in the reverse and crossing over this divine masculine and the settlement card. Break up. This is somebody, wait a minute. It says, with you or them. See, they had it in the red letters. I could barely see it. This is somebody who doesn't want to break up with you. They don't want this breakup with you. That's why it's crossing. But do you see somebody's been pulled over at the bottom of the deck? Wow. Wait. See, the words are coming in over my chat. So I don't know if y'all saw where it said pulled over. Can y'all see where it says it? There you go. Okay, right there. And that's making me feel like spiritual court. Spiritual court said you supposed to be a divine masculine, and you out here, you got all these hoes, you got all these lovers, you got all these people that you fucking with, and you want the collective to compromise? See, and here we go with being a divine masculine and being a divine feminine. You know, this person is not supposed to be cheating on you because they're in their divinity. You know, this person who is currently trying to run back to you, hoping that you would compromise. I think Spirit said, I don't think so, and pulled this dude over, which is why they're being forced to cleanse their energy, collective. This is what's happening. Spiritual police then stepped in and said, hey, player, you got all those hoes all over your dick, and you dealing with an empress. I don't think so. Collective. There is no way you can treat an empress, a chosen one, a earth angel, like they just another one of your females. You know, keeping all them different chicks. Because this was a player. This is somebody who was operating out of their sacral chakra. Now saying, hey, can we come to some type of agreement? You know, I realize that don't nobody compare to you. You the best I ever had. I don't want nobody else but you. Please. You see the person begging, don't break up with me. Don't leave me. Please. Can we compromise? Can we come to some type of settlement? Collective. This is what this person thought they was going to be able to do. But I think the spiritual police said, got him. We not letting this one get away. We're doing this. Spirit was showing me these two cards just like this in the deck. We got something in the reverse and crossing and something in the upright. Here we go. Wow. Can I make it up, y'all? This could be y'all giving this person the finger. Like, look, I don't care about what you're saying. I don't care. And those were the songs that were on Spirit Radio. Oh my God, do y'all remember? That was the very first song. I don't care. And then after that was Spend My Life With You. You know, and then after that was like Brown Skin. And then after that was I'm Done. And I'm like, oh my God. And here we go. It's coming back through. You could be giving this person the middle finger, but they like, I don't want to break up. Wow. Collective. This card is in the reverse and crossing. So this is somebody who said, I'm going to take off my mask. I'm going to take off my mask. But you see the card says, he's not what you think, sis. He's not what you think. In the reverse and crossing. So this was covering that. This could be somebody who I really feel, collective, they just taking the mask off so they can try to get you back, but they still holding on to the mask. They still holding on to it. Come through, Spirit. This is your energy. Loving me now. You loving you now. You not trying to deal with nobody that wear no mask. But this person who was wearing a mask, they look like they about to run back to you, collective. Or they trying to. Here we go. It flipped over. Trying to block you out. I think this person been trying to block you out this whole time. But now, hey, with this pressure cooker energy, wait a minute. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Loving me now. Loving me now. This is somebody, collective, that sees you loving on yourself right now. Practicing that self-love. You don't even want them. So wait a minute. And that's probably applying the pressure, right? This is the pressure cooker. You loving you now. This whole time, this person been blocking you out. Welcome in, Red. Thank you for being here. This is somebody who, collective, they said, damn, you don't even want me? You rather love on yourself than take me back? Because you over here, you see, giving them the finger, standing your ground. But this is somebody who, I'm telling you, it's this energy right here, that it's mutual. They're over here cleansing right now because they have been forced to. Not because they wanted to, because you see, they've been trying to block you out this whole time. They've been trying to block out their feelings for you this whole time. Now, want to come racing back in towards you. They running from something else. I told you, collective, this person, even though they willing to take the mask off for you, they still holding on to the mask. You see that? This card came out in the reverse and crossing the middle finger, which is covering y'all. This person who think you was going to compromise. This person who thought that they was going to come in and make an agreement with you. Somebody that was supposed to be a divine masculine. But I told y'all, spiritual police came and picked that one up. Remember the pulled over card? This person been pulled over by the spiritual police. And Spirit said, I don't think so. You got to cleanse. And I think that's what's happening. That's the justice that's being served. This person who didn't want to now has to. And that is your justice. If they want back into your energy, just like you had to do self-love, now they got to learn how to cleanse their energy and love on themselves. But as you can see, collective, when I split the deck, this is somebody who's sick. They got some type of virus, y'all. But they saying they don't want to break up with you. Man. This card says sickness, epidemic, spiritual infection, mental fog, toxic spread, bio interference. Hey, that's a whole lot going on with that virus, y'all. But see, that could be why this person is forced. Didn't y'all hear when I said in the very beginning, they're cleansing because they've been forced to. And now that they're forced to, they over here feeling like y'all on the same wavelength. See, I've been trying to figure this energy out for a minute. The same wavelength, good or bad. And then I'm telling you, Spirit was like, you know, this person is now doing what you had to do with them. See, confirmation. They doing what you had to do with them, loving yourself. But now they in this pressure cooker, y'all. They in this pressure cooker feeling like, hey, I just might lose the collective. Let me go try to run back to them and avoid my healing. Because you see it says avoiding. They trying to avoid the healing, y'all, the cleansing. Wow. When I split the deck, Spirit said, this could be you taking the leap. Or maybe this is them crossing their fingers, wanting to take this leap towards you. Because they said they feeling the pressure. They said they mad. They mad. They gotta come in here and take their mask off. They said they mad that they gotta come in here and now pretend to be something they not, because wait a minute, let's run it back. For those of y'all who were here in the very beginning, I had split the deck earlier to something, and we had the pretending card that came out too. Somebody who's pretending. Dang, what was the card at the bottom? Because it was the initial bottom of the deck. Y'all, it just might come back to me, okay? It just might come back. I wonder if it was this pressure cooker, because I'm telling you, this pressure cooker been at the bottom every time I was getting these 3 cards for the the initial energy. I'm only on the second oracle right now. And again, we have somebody who was supposed to be a divine masculine. They were supposed to be talking about they don't want this breakup with you or them coming out in the reverse and crossing. They don't want this breakup. But you throwing up the middle finger, right? Collective, what's at the bottom of the deck after the shuffle? This is you with the hidden knowledge. This is you having wisdom now, having that owl on your shoulder. You keep repeating yourself in my chat and you're disturbing the message. Do you not know that you're asking for personal information? Which sounds like a personal reading, right? Right. So all you need to do is go into the description box and make arrangements to get a personal reading. This is called a collective reading. It's for everybody, all signs. So now that I've stopped the message to give you some clarity, please stop sending the same message like I didn't see it. I see you. We just have a certain etiquette on the lives. Okay? Thank you. This is somebody who knows that you have hidden knowledge. You have intelligence, insight. You also have protection, spiritual protection. And we did see that this person has been pulled over by the spiritual police. So that means that whatever they thought that they was going to be trying to come do, confirmation, y'all heard that. Whatever this person thought they was coming in to do, they're not going to be able to do it because you have hidden knowledge. See, I don't know why these folks be thinking that they could play these games. and you not knowing the trick of the game. Especially when you're a high priestess energy. There we go, y'all. It flipped over. It says wolf in sheep's clothing. I cannot make this up, y'all. This person is still a wolf in sheep's clothing. Didn't I tell y'all they didn't get rid of the mask? They still holding on to it. This is somebody who is still a wolf, y'all. And I think Spirit keeps trying to warn you of this person because this wolf feels like they're your soulmate. This wolf wants to come racing back to you after an ending. And remember, we saw justice being served. Spirit said, this person has to cleanse. They got to purify. They have to go through a renewal. They cannot be this wolf in sheep's clothing thinking that they can get back in to your energy. It's not going to happen. They are being forced to cleanse. And now it's mutual now between y'all in the sense that in order to get back into your energy, they got to fix theirs. Spirit has given me too many damn cards, y'all, for the settlement, the compromise, you giving this person the middle finger. But y'all know I'm nosy, right? I'm just curious. Let's see. Maybe I'll keep them. Let's see. Romance. Somebody who said now they want this romance with you. They said they got a flower. They got you a rose, huh? Oh, how romantic. Release. This is somebody who wants this romance after you done released them. After you done let them go. We still talking about this same past energy. But thank you, Spirit. You see the police right here? It says police. They came and picked this mofo up. The spiritual police. They not playing because you're this healer. You're one of God's very own. This is somebody who maybe feels like if they could just get to you, this healer who has ascended, who has connected to their higher self, maybe you can heal them. They said, maybe if I come in and we do this love thing again, maybe you can heal me. But Spirit said, I don't think so. You're this wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh, wow. And Spirit is confirming that you are the it girl collective or the it guy. I already came in here talking about Empress energy. Did I not? I came in here talking about how you love yourself now in this loving me energy. Wait, hold on. Let's see what it says on the screen. Loving me now, right? You're in this loving me energy and you love yourself way more now than you did then. And you know better. You got that hidden knowledge. Remember, you got the owl sitting on your shoulder. Wow, that card flipped all the way up, y'all, and fell down. Okay, landed on the death card. Y'all ready? And the racing card. Divine feminine. Come through, Spirit. Come through, Holy Spirit. This is somebody that wants to come in towards a divine feminine who was supposed to be a divine masculine. But the spiritual police said, I don't think so. You got to heal, player. You got to heal. And that's why there is an ending. There is a death. There is no coming back. They are being forced to cleanse. 4:55 on the clock. As I say that, right now, I have Love, Don't Love Me playing on Spirit Radio right now. And see, this is this person trying to act like they the victim. They over here playing victim, y'all. Bottom of the deck. Because they know or feel like they supposed to be part of your soul family. Oh, look at how Spirit did that. Did y'all see that? The card that Spirit wanted me to see right behind that is cold-blooded. This person is cold-blooded. Talking about they supposed to be part of your soul family. Wow. Did y'all see how that happened? Spirit slid that card right off the bottom of the deck to show me this card. Look at this person's heart. This is somebody who's heartless, y'all. You see that? It says heartless, detached, indifferent, unemotional, impassive, cruel, unsympathetic, ruthless. Collective, this is a no. This is a hell no. This is a you bet not. Okay? This wolf in sheep's clothing that's still holding the mask. They said they're going to take their mask down, though. You know, so that they could try to come back in. But thank God for Holy Spirit and your protection, right? Thank God Spirit don't play about you. And they are forcing this ending in this death energy and forcing this person to heal, forcing this person to cleanse. But see, now here we go with the divinely orchestrated, right? Divine purpose. Was the divine purpose for you to be the catalyst in somebody's transformation? Because that could be happening as well with this death card. Are you the catalyst to somebody's transformation? Which is why Spirit had to stop them and be like, nope, I don't think so. You got to do the work. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody may see you as this 10 of Pentacles energy. The legacy. You could be creating a legacy without this divine masculine. Because they have to do the work, right? This is somebody that might feel like someone else could be coming in. And you could be having a 10 of Pentacles with somebody else. And that could be the reason why they're feeling the pressure to maybe change. 2, after the spiritual police done picked them up, though. Because we done see the spiritual police and spiritual court, like, make a presence for real in today's message saying, no, you will not compromise. You will not come to some type of settlement. Now, this card flew out, y'all. And then Spirit told me to take this one. Woo! We got the Lion, the Strength, and the Moon. Ooh. So this is given what you don't know behind the scenes is that somebody is trying to find the courage to approach you. But Spirit has already warned you they're a wolf in sheep's clothing, right? Though those two cards are coming out to clarify the wolf in sheep's clothing energy, along with the divine masculine. This divine masculine right now is trying to find the strength to come in towards you. That's what you don't know right now. But this is somebody who's not happy. This is somebody who is bored and discontent right now. Seeing you as that Queen of Pentacles, though, confirmation. I had to sneak a peek and see what was behind that. This is somebody who definitely seeing you as a Queen of Pentacles and feeling like, of course, you could reject them. So they got to find the strength to come in towards you. Because there's a possibility, even though they want to come running back, you can reject them. Ooh, did y'all see that? That's quite a few cards, Spirit. Wow. I guess this person said, since I can't talk to you in real life, let me come through in the spiritual world. We have the Ace of Pentacles covering the Eight of Wands. This is somebody who wants to come in towards you, y'all. I'm telling you, we can't get away from the energy because they know you're the blessing. This could be somebody who could be sending spell work to you because remember, they're trying to find the courage and the strength to come towards you. Here's the confirmation of that with the Eight of Wands being covered now by this Ace of Pentacles. That's wanting to talk. Somebody that wants to talk. But look at these cards, y'all. We got 4 more cards that Spirit gave us. Page of Pentacles. Okay, hold on before I break down who that is. Ace of Cups. Wow. That's this past person that wants to come in with their offer. Wanting a new beginning, possibly after they heal. And see, we did see somebody cleansing in the very beginning of this. So, okay, with the Justice card coming out with that, this is sounding like divine order right here. This is sounding like it was written for this masculine to have to be picked up by the spiritual police and have to go through spiritual court. You know, and that spiritual court could be their karma. You know, that spiritual court could be, you know, something, once again, happening to this person who thought they was a Casanova that now had to be forced into cleansing their energy, which is what they didn't want to do. They didn't want to have to change. But now, going through what you went through, over them now, they're cleansing, they're being forced to change, and this is justice being served. Remember, we had the Justice card out earlier. Justice came right back out, covering all of this. Your justice is that this person is going to want to come in page energy, trying to bring you in an offer. But they going to still be coming in as a page. They not going to be coming in as no king, or no queen. They coming in still being childish, collective. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. What I tell you, they being childish, still coming in this player energy. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They still think they gonna be a player because remember, they still holding on to the mask, y'all. They said they only gonna take it off for a little bit so they can try to get back into your energy. Ooh, spiritual bro, when I said that. They said they only gonna take it off for a little bit. And see, the problem is they need to be focusing on their cleansing right now, and they not. They too worried about you and not worried about their cleansing. That's what's happening, y'all. Collective, I had to sneak a peek at Spirit Radio, and the song that's playing right now is Far Away. Now, it's funny how this is playing out because I know y'all seen the card that just came out for the third column, which is that Two of Cups. The Two of Cups energy is soulmate. Now, do y'all remember when the soulmate card was at the bottom of the that third oracle? Somebody who feel like you a soulmate. But see, this Two of Cups for me represents somebody new for you as a soulmate that's coming in. Somebody new for you that's coming in this Two of Cups energy. Now, see, you just came in here, John James. You just came in here. But I'm talking about this deck. This person who wants to be part of your soul family. When I had picked up this deck, before I started using it, I had been splitting the deck and, pulling a couple of energies. So, you might have to rewind the video to catch the part where I was talking about that. But we had got the soulmate card at the bottom of the deck. And here we go now getting this Two of Cups energy for this third column. So it could still be this person now saying, you're my Two of Cups. Like they feel like you're their soulmate now. Did y'all hear that confirmation? This past energy, they feel like they're your soulmate now. And it's crazy because we do have divine masculine on this card. So the divine masculine and the divine feminine are on the table. But what's happening is this divine masculine is having to go through spiritual court. They're having to pay some karmic debt. They're having to heal in this Four of Swords. They're having to go into being by themselves and getting away from a third party who probably just broke their heart. Because you see those three swords? The three swords being separated from this person could be a heartbreak that they're now having to lay and rest and heal and recuperate. And wait a minute, let's run it back. Do y'all remember the virus card? My phone just lit up when I said that. When I was using this other deck, wait, hold on. Let's just see what the energy is at the bottom. Because I was pulling some energy from here. Here it go, y'all. This was the first Justice energy that was at the bottom of the deck. I had to move the deck off the table so I could make room for the cards here. But that we had the justice right there, and we had the court card, the paperwork and the filing card, which for me was spiritual court. So this is somebody who had to go to spiritual court because they was a player. They were a masculine operating out of that sacral chakra, which, we see that this card, this masculine doesn't have his shirt on. Like he look like he ready to get it cracking. But we got this divine feminine over here sitting on her throne, looking like royalty. And so now what's happening is this masculine, who was supposed to be a divine masculine, but was blocking you out. You see that? Trying to block you out. They blocked you out. Now wanting to come run back. Look, this is the third column. All the cards that came out to clarify. They want to come race back. But they over here running or avoiding their cleansing work, y'all. This is somebody who's supposed to be cleansing. Spirit then already separated them, put them in that Four of Swords, and was like, look, bro, you got to heal. But here we go. This person said all they give a fuck about is communicating, but all they trying to do is come in and talk to you. They said they don't care about that damn cleansing and healing work that they need to do. They said, you my blessing. You the Ace of Pentacles. And I got to get the courage and the strength up. But could still be this wolf in sheep's clothing. Here's the issue. They could still be this wolf in sheep's clothing, which is why I'm saying to y'all, when this Two of Cups came out, that this is your new Two of Cups, right? Because even though this past person, even though Spirit gave us the confirmation that this past person thinks that you are their Two of Cups, you are about to get a whole new Two of Cups coming in for you. I'm telling you. And that's why I was tripping, because I'm like, even though it came out for this third column, even though this person who's trying to race back to you, that originally tried to block you out, but these are all the cards in this third column here, you still gonna get you a Two of Cups. And it's not this person. It's somebody else. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. See? Temperance angel energy. This is the scales being balanced. In that temperance angel coming out right there. This is everything being balanced out for you. This could be you being an earth angel because you are the divine feminine. But I also still believe that temperance angel is the divine, is your guardian angels, your somebody on the spirit team. Because remember, you got this soul family here, your soul tribe. You are being covered and protected, and this is them balancing the scales. Things are, coming into balance for you with this temperance angel. So even though you got a past energy that wants to come racing back, Spirit's still sending you a whole new Two of Cups. And that's probably another reason why this person is feeling the pressure in this pressure cooker energy, because they know Spirit is about to send in somebody else as a replacement. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Spirit is about to send in someone else. But it's this card right here for me that has been bothering me, because you see how we still have this energy on the table, the justice and the it's mutual. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. So it takes me back to the spiritual police pulling this person over and them having to cleanse, them having to purify, them having to renew themselves. It makes me think that spirit is doing things to make it so that this person can't get to you. You know, like every time they try, to send some type of energy in this Eight of Wands, every time they try, it fails. And that could be the scales being balanced. Like, as much as they want to come back in towards you because they know someone else is coming in, they're not able to. And that could be the protection of your spirit guides, your ancestors right there making that happen, because you have a new Two of Cups coming in. I can't make this up. Y'all see how I went for the bottom of the deck to get one more energy, and we have the Five of Pentacles. This is them and the person they chose being left out in the cold. This is them and the person who they chose suffering from poverty. Right, this not, they're having financial troubles. Things are not working out for not only just this person, but the karmic that they chose in that Five of Pentacles. And that's why the scales are being balanced for you. This is the reason why the justice is being served. Look, justice is still on the table twice. And it's because this person got to heal. They could be trying to run from their healing, trying to get back to you. And wait a minute. And that's what this card said, right? This is somebody who is running. They could be running from their healing, avoiding their healing, racing in towards you. I don't think so. Because every time they make that attempt, I'm telling you, spirit find a way to shut it down. And the plan don't work. They can send the energy out, but it's like mission failed. Failed attempts. Those wands are just flying in the air, and then now they fall to the ground. Collective, let me close out this energy and get up off of here. With the dice, as you can see. Wait, first, before I look at the dice, I just got to see what's on Spirit Radio. We have In My Mind by Heather Headley. And I know y'all know that song. In my mind, you'll always be my, wait, you'll always be my girl. You'll always be my lady. Look, you'll always be my man for y'all females in the audience. Look, this is somebody who, hey, y'all got to take it how it resonates. This is somebody who feels like they'll always be your girl. They'll always be your man. No matter what is happening with y'all right now. All right, let me see this this dice energy, y'all. We have, that look like Capricorn. in the upright and crossing, coming out with the 10. Ooh, and the Saturn energy in the reverse. Now see, here we go with the double devil energy, because Capricorn represents the devil energy, right? But now the Saturn energy represents the sign of Capricorn, which represents devil energy. So we got the Saturn energy in the upright and crossing, and we got the Capricorn energy in the upright and crossing. Collective, this is somebody who's going through karma, but they are still in devil energy. We got a double confirmation of the devil on the dice, y'all. That ain't ever happened. And then wait a minute, with the 10 coming out on the dice, I keep hearing Spirit say destiny, fate, and destiny playing out, with the Wheel of Fortune. The 10 card in tarot, y'all, in the major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune. So as the wheel turns, somebody's getting karma while somebody else is getting dharma. And collective, I feel like you getting the dharma. This other person is getting a karma. But this is the scales being balanced. This is justice being served. Because this was somebody who thought that they could have a poly lifestyle with you, and you a divine feminine. Spirit said, I don't think so. You got to cleanse that poly lifestyle out of your system, player. And we seen the Knight of Wands. Once a player, always a player, right? This is somebody who still thought that they could still be a player and come back to you. But Spirit said, I don't think so. You're going to have to do the work. Touch not my anointed. And believe me when I tell you, they not going to be able to even get close as much as they want to, because they got to do the work, collective. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. So much love and light. And if you're still here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video. And for those of y'all who are interested in getting a reading, if you don't want to listen to the collective message, check that description box on how y'all can get a personal reading. Okay? And until the next time, y'all be good to each other. Love and light. And namaste.